What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Pleeka. I'm Jerome.
And I'm Nick.
And today we're talking about Arrow Season 7, Episode 10, My Name is Emiko Queen. I thought tonight's episode was pretty okay. I think kind of like Flash, the episode they came back to was just like, oh, it was entertaining. It's cool. Arrow's back, but nothing special, really.
Yeah, I kind of expected Oliver to have more of a interaction with her. Like, from the start.
I figured they were going to drag that out. I was surprised how quickly he fucking figured out it was his sister. So I figured they were going to drag a lot of this out.
Well, I thought they'd at least, like, talk more than they did, I guess. I don't know. Even if it was like, no, I don't want to be with you or whatever, but...
Oh yeah, I didn't think. See, I didn't have that expectation. I didn't think that would happen at all. I thought that'd be like almost the finale, them interacting.
Oh,
like
really?
That. Yeah, I thought we'd be waiting a while. But the episode opened up with Emiko Queen killing a bunch of people off of her list, and then she gets shot and goes to a wild dog for help. That was kind of cool. I liked her little opening. It was a lot of like Arrow season 1, Oliver in his own Arrow cave, looking on the computer, crossing people off the list, and then he has like a main target for the episode. It was a lot like that this episode. I really liked that.
Yeah, I liked it too, and I liked how she had to go to Wild Dog. Like, as soon as she got shot, I was like, oh, she's going to need help. You know?
I wondered if she's going to go to him or if she was going to have her own guy or not.
Yeah, I just knew she's going to need help. I didn't really know where she was going to go necessarily.
But so then after that, it goes to the future, and Wild Dog is mayor. Now, I didn't like any of Wild Dog's future stuff this episode.
It was a little weird.
It was weird, and I felt like his acting wasn't that great. And like when he was telling Dinah that he's like didn't want to go back to Star City and stuff, it just didn't seem believable.
I know.
One, because I'm like, I think Wild Dog would do anything for a fight. Like, we haven't seen what happened to him to get him to this point, but it just seemed weird.
That's the thing. We don't know what happened to him, but it does seem like a completely different person.
There's one thing that I'm a little sick of them doing in the flash forwards too, is like when he was talking to his daughter and he's like, "You remember what happened when it got in the wrong hands?"
Oh yeah.
Like they mention like little things like that, like every time in the future, you remember when this happened, and everyone's like, "Yeah." They do that all the time, and for like a different thing that's happened. It's like, okay, we get it. The future's bad, but like, can we move some plot along with that?
Yeah, it's weird too that like they don't remember until it's brought up.
Yeah,
to remember it.
Yeah. You remember? Oh, now that you mention it, yeah.
As a matter of fact, yes, I do remember.
Yeah, I just those are. I'm getting a little sick of that.
The only thing I did like that he was mayor is that they hinted at it a couple episodes ago.
Yeah.
They were like, "Oh, you should be a politician." And
I didn't expect him to have a weird wig on either.
No, the wig took some getting used to.
Yeah. I thought it's funny, like, for them like to be old, like, the only thing they change is, like, their appearance. Like, they still talk and act exactly like they used to, basically.
It's not exactly True Detective.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking of.
You can't.
That was a good example of it. Oliver brings Felicity the blood from the crime scene, and they find out that the vigilante is Oliver's sister. Did you see that coming?
I did see that coming.
Oh yeah.
That
when that happened, I was like, "Wow, that was quick."
I did think that was fast, but
like I didn't. But that's cool that they're moving it along.
I'm okay with fast.
I liked Oliver and Felicity's stuff, like him finding out about his parents. We got Walter back.
I kind of forgot they made up.
I think that was kind of an Ellsworth a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. I just totally forgot.
I expected her to be like bitchy to him.
Yeah, totally.
I did like her little their new little apartment. I thought it looked kind of nice. And she had that thing. So that was like Oliver Queen entering. It reminded me like in Young Justice when they go into like any of like the Justice League like buildings or whatever. Mm-hmm. It'll say like there's something about them, then a code name, or like Robin, stuff like that.
Oh.
So it reminded me of like a little nod towards that. But then Wild Dog's daughter, forgot her name. She goes to the future and asks, "Hey, will you come help us in Star City?" And he's like, "No, you'll find out in like 45 minutes. I'm evil."
Yeah, that was weird. It's just so he wants to fight anyone that's halfway bad, and then in the future he is the bad guy. Well, I don't know if he's the bad guy.
Yeah, he's gonna
like that other guy is the bad guy.
He'll probably end up turning good again because he had a little look on his face in the end.
Yeah,
but he was like talking about Felicity being dead and didn't care.
That damn tattoo got him.
Yeah. It's weird. So wasn't that called the something of 4?
I don't remember what it was called.
Like the 4 circles, or it's something like that. But she named it as like him, Dinah, Diggle, Oliver, Roy. It's like 7 fucking people that she named on that list. I could have sworn it was because people were like, "Oh, who are the 4 people that get that?" It was like 7 of them. I thought that was kind of weird.
I don't remember it being the circle of 4, but you could totally be right.
It was something like that. Comment down below if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was that. So then after that, Oliver and Felicity are going through his dad's stuff, and they find a letter from his dad to Walter, and it was actually his dad's voice, like, written in the letter.
That was
I
kinda
thought
cool.
that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then I when they said Walter, I was like, oh, fuck, I, like, forgot about Walter.
Walter White?
No, different Walter.
Mm.
You can't just say that because you're wearing a Breaking Bad shirt. You didn't even know.
Forgot.
But yeah, that was really cool. I enjoyed hearing his dad's voice again. They brought back up Walter, and basically it seems like everybody knew that he had a secret sister.
Which is usually the case in this
In area, all the adults have some secret, or all the kids have some secret from the parents, stuff like that. Yeah,
there's a lot of secrets.
And that's when you were rewatching. You were started watching Flash, catching up so we could watch it. You're like, wow, they lie to each other a lot. There's a lot of secrets.
They do.
And I was like, I never thought about that, but yeah,
They're
they
like
really
constantly,
do.
oh, don't tell him that'll hurt his feelings.
Emiko and Wild Dog are in her arrow cave, and she explains about this guy that killed her mom. I thought that was cool until later on that we get some scenes.
It seemed weak at the time, though, didn't it? There's a big fire. He shot my mom. Do you know why? No.
It seemed
She,
weird.
$10. Her mom has a secret.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not taking that bet. But so after that, Emiko and Wild Dog go to William's house, the guy she's after, kill every single one of his dudes.
Yeah.
Except for him. Shoot him with an arrow, and he's
How
like,
many? What's the kill count on Wild Dog?
I don't know. I'm not.
Is
I'm not
he-
making that video.
Is he a hero or is he just a nutbag with a gun?
That's why he's evil in the future.
Maybe. The
Um,
killing got to
but she
him.
shoots him with an arrow, and she's like, "You killed my mom," and he's like, "I killed a lot of people," and she's like, "You shot her in the head." He's like, "Guns aren't my thing, ma'am." And then she's like,
By the
"Oh,
way, I've been out of the country for 2
"Yeah."
years.
So then she goes back, and she's like, "Yeah."
Wouldn't you lead with that?
His alibi checks out, and like if she had never seen NCIS, the first thing they do is check where the person was, like in the date of the
Yeah,
murder. That's typical.
But maybe this is her first case. Like she knows.
I guess that's how she learns to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that
It's when the girl.
that was like any other excuse of why the guy couldn't have killed her mom would have maybe been better. But it's like, oh, he's out of the country and I didn't check. Oh fuck. All right, well I'll take you to the hospital.
Didn't she kill him anyways?
She punched him in the face, but he had an arrow in his shoulder, so maybe he could have bled out. Depends on how hard she hit him.
Why would it? Oh, because he'd be asleep while
Yeah,
he bleeds?
he's sleeping.
I got
He's
you.
sleeping.
I thought you meant how hard he hit him would be how much he bled.
Oh.
I didn't get that.
But yeah, so they did that guy, and he.
I feel
He
like we're
didn't kill
shitting on the episode. Wasn't that bad?
No, it wasn't that bad. Yeah, that stuff was bad. To
And
me.
you haven't even got to the best part.
I don't know what's the best part.
They put the bomb in.
Oh, that's coming up actually. Emiko and I already read that. Sorry. Back in the future, we found out that Wild Dog is evil.
Are you gonna do that little Back to the Future thing when you said that? Yeah.
Yeah,
I
good.
don't think
Yeah.
that's anything like that.
But yeah, as we were talking about Wild Dog being evil. Diggle and Lila, I didn't write anything about them until this last point because it was all just leading up to this.
They're kind of sometimes they're a wee bit annoying.
A little bit, or like their storyline doesn't seem like it really matters. So you're just like, I don't care.
Yeah, but now it kind of seems
I
like maybe,
liked it this episode. I thought it was pretty cool.
I did too,
Especially because I knew what it was leading to, so I was like, oh, I can't wait till next week.
Yeah, see, I didn't know that until you told me after the fact.
Yeah, so the David Ramsey, Diggle, directed next week's episode, and they're making the new Suicide Squad. They got Ricardo Diaz on the team. It'll be Ricardo Diaz, Deathstroke's son, I can't remember his name. It'll be Cupid and China White, which I'm pretty cool with. Cupid can get annoying, but I feel like with these people, like she'll say something, and then Ricardo Diaz will get mad at her, and like
Yeah,
I feel like it'll be a cool team.
I like him, and they haven't
Diggle's
used him right yet, so I'm hoping that leads a little chance that they might use him right.
It was cool when he was fighting Oliver in the prison.
Yeah, and it was cool this episode when he's like, "I'm not talking to you. Oh, what? I can go free."
Yeah,
But
but
you
so-
didn't tell me there's a bomb in my head. You know.
Yeah, and like Diggle's gonna be in charge of the team too, so like I feel like that'll be cool. I don't think Oliver will like
Do you have
that.
any idea what they're doing?
No, I just know that I think they're just called the Ghost Protocol, and because they can't use Suicide Squad anymore because they made some shitty movie. It's so funny that so they wanted to make Suicide Squad the movie, and they're like, okay, hey Arrow, can you put the Suicide Squad in there so then people know who they are? Hey, your show's doing really well with the Suicide Squad. Can you kill off every member so we can make a movie?
Yeah.
And then the movie did shitty, so then now they're making their Suicide Squad again.
Yeah. And it's in the 7th season.
Yeah,
Suicide Squad wishes it could have 7 seasons
exactly.
or an equivalent too.
But so then after all that, we get the Suicide Squad thing, and then it ends with the Emiko Queen doing a voiceover, basically she's doing her Oliver thing. It ends with, my name is Emiko Queen. She's at her dad's grave, and then Oliver's behind her.
Say, hey, what's up?
And then what's funny is, like, so in the next sound, you get the end of the conversation, basically. He's like, yeah, my dad left you, but you're my sister. I want to be with you. I think by the end of the season, I think they'll be teaming up together.
You think it's going to take the whole goddamn season?
No, but I just mean at that point, I think they'll be working together.
Yeah. It's weird. I kind of don't know where that goes after, like, this season. Like,
I mean, in the comics, they kind of work together. But in the comics, it's different because, like, her mom is Shadow, so, like, it kind of affects Oliver with that.
Did you think it was going to be Shadow?
No, because I didn't think that would make any sense.
Yeah, I didn't think it made sense either. I was trying to figure out how
her dad went to the island or went to where she was from before. Like, it would just be weird.
I also didn't expect her mom to die in the Glades.
I didn't either. When she said that, I was like, oh, what? Really?
Yeah, I thought, like, he traveled somewhere far. And then
yeah, no, he just went out of town.
Yeah.
He drove, like, 12 miles to go bathe or something. But yeah, this episode, we did shit on it a little bit, but because there were some...
Mostly you.
There were some stupid things in it, like her not checking where the guy was when her mom died.
That's true.
But
I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt there.
But it was a entertaining episode.
Somehow it's going to come into effect that whoever framed him has to do with whoever Oliver's looking for.
It'll be everybody, I think, and it'll probably even have to do something with the future, too.
Yeah.
Everything's going to tie in eventually. I was a little disappointed we didn't get any Colton Haynes or William in the future.
I was kind of surprised, but if they focus more on Wild Dog.
I did see, which makes me think, unless he took his makeup off and just left his suit on Instagram yesterday, the day before, Colton Haynes posted a picture of him in his Arsenal outfit, but didn't have old man makeup on.
Oh.
So I'm assuming Roy, like normal day Roy, is going to come back, which they did mention him. They mentioned Batwoman again, too.
Yeah, they did.
Both shows come back and mention Batwoman, which is cool, bringing her in the universe more.
Yeah, I'm out for that because she was pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm excited for that show. They should start filming that pretty soon, too.
You know what the dumbest thing in the episode was?
No, what?
Dickle's uniform.
I don't even know what that looks like. I can't even...
I just, for some reason, I hate that uniform.
Really?
It just does... It looks so generic to
me.
So
do you want him to make a new one when he's got a Suicide Squad?
Yeah.
I don't think you will. Because that's the next episode.
Either. Like, but if you're like a secret organization, do you have a uniform on that says Argus?
I mean, FBI has his suits on that say FBI.
But they're not secret.
Isn't
Argus supposed to be a secret?
I mean, it is, but everybody knows about it.
But, I mean, they don't wear, like, hey, I'm in a secret thing.
No, you got a point there.
It says, like, Argus up here.
But, like, every superhero ends up finding out about him.
And I don't know. It just looks like like if you went to the store and bought his figure, you'd be like, ugh.
That's funny. But is that the end of this Arrow video?
I think so. We started talking about Diggle's uniform.
Yeah, that's where we kind of, yeah. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. Comment down below your thoughts on tonight's episode of Arrow or yesterday's episode of Arrow. And we'll see you guys next week for another episode.